Welcome back. It is National Tell a Fairy Tale Day. Tell a fairy tale.
So
day.
this is Once Upon a Time.
Yes. Once upon a dream. Do you remember that one, Tom?
Yes?
Yes, I knew he would.
I thought you were going with Once Upon a Time, though, that song.
That one too.
Yeah.
Maddie and Blake are looking at us very
Yeah, I know they.
inquisitively. We're going to read some fairy tale Mad Libs that we submitted before the show that we have not seen. Charlie sent us a list of things like nouns and adjectives and people and celebrities and
like,
this.
where's your paper?
And everybody's story is different.
Oh,
so,
no.
Like life.
and again, you're just giving random things, so you have no idea what the story is and if what it's going to make sense or not. So
Don't open it yet.
don't open it till you read it, he said. And now, Charlie, you said our words are in bold. Are we supposed to say them in bold as we read them?
Say them in bold.
I'm just in bold. Okay, if I go bold,
go for
you'll
that.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's emphasis.
Well, mine already doesn't make sense.
Okay, we'll go.
That's
supposed to, it's a Mad
That's the
Lib.
problem though with just putting like
It's all right.
Let's hear it.
a noun. Okay.
Fine, Jared.
Once upon an Abe Lincoln,
Okay,
Yeah.
very good.
in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a brave princess. Princess whatchamacallit. Was loved by everyone in the kingdom of Deershire. Deer was my word. Whether they were members of the Royal Dollywood, Knights of the Annoying Table, or mountain vendors in the town square. Even the nacho farmers who lived far outside the tall castle daisies adored her.
That makes sense.
The gentle princess had a dazzling childhood, cooking in the garden, playing music on her 7-stringed harp, and learning to cake fight with her father,
Kick my off.
the brave king, Celine Dion, the third.
The third.
But one night, something curious happened that changed her life forever. A Mexico-breathing dragon with I don't remember putting Mexico in there. Mexico-breathing dragon with 2 feet attacked the castle. The king suddenly sang after defending. Well, that's perfect for King Celine Dion. Sang after defending the castle and was never heard from again. I apologize.
R.I.P.
No, that was wonderful.
Beautiful.
That was good.
You're a regular
That's,
grin.
I really like that fairy tale.
I don't like
Can
mine.
I get it in hardcover or paperback?
Yes.
Okay. There once lived a beautiful pink spatula princess.
Sounds like you.
The princess was tired of the castle and wanted to leave her homeland of Mount In and Out. So she snuck into the bathroom, stole her father's Diet Dr. Pepper keys, and unlocked the barn. There, she snuck onto the kingdom's mightiest elephant and rode off into Ice Cream Forest. Night approached swiftly and the princess became lost. She began to cry and spit when suddenly a clapping fairy appeared, lighting the way. She and the purple jealous fairy escaped and the princess lived with the Meryl Streep fairy clan forever.
What a life.
Nice.
I relate to this.
Autobiographical was
Pink
that?
spatula.
I think so.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Pink
It's good.
spatula, I'm gonna keep on cooking with. Sorry.
No, it's great. It's okay. All right, here we go. Oh gosh. Okay. Once upon a time, there was an authentic Steve who lived in a giant shack. One day, a bouncy ball came to visit, bringing news about a unicorn in nearby Thailand. Steve was very sad to hear such interesting news and quickly made plans to visit Thailand before they arrived. A ghastly elephant leaped out in front of their carriage. The elephant demanded all of their jewelry. It was then that a handsome rubber band appeared as if out of nowhere and chased away the elephant. Steve and the handsome rubber band decided to throw a grand party to celebrate. All right.
Can I say I can see that being a Disney movie? I'm not
Yes.
kidding.
Also, if you can't tell, I was very much thinking about the White Lotus whenever I
Thailand
immediately
twice.
got there.
Elephants,
Yeah.
Thailand.
I thought that.
I did, yeah.
Once upon a time, there was an octopus named Bob who lived in an enormous Branson West. One day, George Washington came to visit, sharing news about special pixie dust. Bob felt very itchy to hear about this and couldn't wait to see it in person, even though it was a long, long journey. The friends packed up and off they went. On the way, they found a dragon blocking the path who was crying. It was stuck in the gym shoe and couldn't get loose. So the friends thought about what they would do to help. Finally, George Washington had an idea. Let's quit. After the dragon was free, it was so grateful but the magical creature decided to help them too. Soon the friends were sleeping. They made it to see the pixie dust in no time and thought, and brought along their new magical friend. When they returned home, the three friends decided to cough in order to celebrate.
I love that. Very good.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we all did a good job.
bravo. Yes.
What's so funny too in the world of AI is like it totally could have sounded like we didn't even send these words in and AI just made it all up, but
Yeah, I'm not crazy about mine.
I think we should act these out
act these out.
at a later date.
Okay.
That's nuts.
Pink spatula.
Pink spatula.
Sis boom ba. That's the sound a sheep makes before it explodes.
Oh, Tom.
All right.
That's not mine, that's Johnny Carson.
Okay.
Nice. All right.